to another episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver, played in collaboration with British School Pisa and our wonderful students. I am Fausto, I will be your DM for tonight. Here below me in the camera there is Johanna. She will be the teacher. She will tell us those two mistakes that we make every evening, no more than two. And these are our wonderful players. Andrea, what are you playing tonight?
Me?
Yes, what are you playing?
Which are,
Who's your character? Yes.
My character is a Hulk. A big purple boy that loves his ex.
All right. Andrea again, what are you playing?
I play Thunder, dwarf, cleric of Tempest. Is quite a easygoing guy.
All right. Antonio, what are you playing?
I'm playing Iron, and I'm really loving to invent things or to build things and trying to help all my friends. In this case, to survive, because we are not in the right standing, in a good position in this moment.
And Mauro, what are you playing?
Well, I'm playing Captain, but only in the name, because no one follow me. So we will see. Now we are in a big mistake and in a big problem, and we need to find out how to go away.
You need to lead by example. Okay, very well.
Yeah, run!
Then I would say let the RNG gods decide. And Thunder, why don't you tell us what happened last session?
Last session we was engaged by a guy that I don't remember the name to deliver a cargo from Neverwin, Waterdeep to Phandelver. That is our destination.
Mm-hmm.
During the way, we meet a pair of horses dead, killed by a group of goblins.
Mm-hmm.
The group of goblins try to ambush us, but they die. So not a great ambush.
No.
We discovered that the horses was owned by our contractor. So we found out that he was abducted by the goblin, and follow the track from the horses to the goblin lair, where we found that there is a goblin lair. When we thought that our friend is our employer is taken in as a prisoner, we suppose, or is dead, but we don't know.
Very well.
Then we start to infiltrate the layer with a really stealth approach.
Sarcasm, okay, yes.
We was at the start, actually it went good. It went in a good way because Hulk was able to seduce some of the enemy pets, some dogs that they have as I suppose for defensive purpose, but the Hulk was able to convince them that he was a better owner or a better leader. Then we go inside the cave, and we get in a fighting situation with multiple groups of goblin, There is me and Captain ahead, fighting a force of at least I see five enemies, three goblins, one bugbear, and one wolf. And for what I heard, but I'm not able to see, there was also fighting in the back between the other member of the group and a bridge and a group of goblins, I suppose.
Yes, that's very possible. Very well. Yes, indeed. That's what happened last time. Now, I am not the English teacher here, but I will say one thing, because you mentioned that the Hulk seduced the wolves. So I don't think he seduced them, because that would be awful. He persuaded them. Yeah, he persuaded.
I wasn't in the session yet last time, right? So I was thinking,
no, that's why I wanted to clarify, because maybe Joanna is thinking that here we do stuff that is not legally allowed.
I was getting a bit worried there, No, I was worried. No. There's not going to be an XXX session, is it?
No, it is.
Honestly, my imagination point of view was the better part of his explanation. So I was looking Anyway, okay. Andrea. So you done really great. I was not remembering everything you said, honestly. That's what.
No, it did. And so actually, I would say, Thunder, since you did such a great recap, you have inspiration. So what happens is, if you open your character sheet, there is a place where you can flag your inspiration just on top of your proficiency bonus. And you can use this inspiration once during the session to re-roll a d20. So if you make an attack roll and you miss, or you make a saving throw and you fail, you can say, hey DM, I want to use my inspiration, and I will let you re-roll that roll. All right? Okay, so yes, that is where we stopped last time. You were surrounded by goblins on all sides, and they were pretty aggressive. But at one point, this creature, this bigger goblin, completely covered in fur, stepped forward, accompanied by his own pet wolf, and he looked at you, Captain, and you, Thunder, and he said, maybe you have something of interest for Clark. And so the goblins kind of like hold for a moment. They have taken their weapons out, but they are not immediately aggressive. So Captain,
we are not.
You're just there.
We are no more in a fighting situation.
Unless you want to. Unless you want to take this opportunity to keep on attacking, but for the moment, the goblins seem to have stopped. They are still very menacing. They still have their weapons out. They are still at the ready, but they are not attacking you. So Clark steps forward, and he says to both of you, Captain and Thunder, why should Clark keep you alive?
Well, we are not in turn setting, right? We can speak.
You can just talk. Yeah, sure. He's actually asking you a question.
But, hey, Clark, we are here in peace. We found some of your wolf outside here. We are getting them back to you because we know that these wolves are yours. Plus, we know that you have some of our friends in your jail here, but we can give you something on behalf of this. We can switch something. What do you want? What do you need? Food?
Food?
Some human?
What are you offering him?
Human.
I don't agree this. I don't agree this choice.
We have a great captain for negotiation.
Yes.
He's offering himself.
Okay, no humans.
No humans.
What do you want?
You see that Clark looks like he raises one of his eyebrows. It's like, Do you have gold for me, human?
Need to check with my friends in the corridor. Follow me, and we
Well,
will go there to check.
You better check fast, because Clark's
Sure.
patience is reaching an end.
Hey, Glungar, best, how do you say, affari? Best
Business?
business, yeah. Best business needs time. That's first lesson for today.
Well,
Come
you
on,
don't-
let's check with the college.
You don't have much time. Go talk
What
with
did
your
I-
friends and be quick about it.
Yeah, sure. Thunder, let's check the gold. Should be outside.
We came from this way.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can-
I was lost already.
Yes. So the wolves will let you
wait.
pass. So Hulk and
The wolves
Iron.
are with us.
Yes, so the wolves are with you, yeah. Hulk and Iron, you see here on top of this ledge. So if you remember, here there was a bridge which Hulk destroyed and brought down. But here on top there are still goblins on the ledge. While here it's actually a corridor, so these two goblins, they are on level with you. So Widow kind of makes a step back as this is going on. But the four of you, I mean all of you, you can regroup and discuss about the money. Or unless, I don't know, Captain, what do you say to your friends?
Well, they want the money. We can switch money on behalf of the prisoner.
Yeah, before the money, whether I can check in my
Character sheet?
character sheet where how much.
So if you open your character sheet, down in the middle you have a field called equipment, and on the side of that field there is 5 little squares.
Yes,
Yeah,
I see it. Yes.
So if you can see now, you have 10 GP.
Gold,
GP stands for gold pieces. Yes.
Yeah, I have 10 gold. Okay.
You have 10 gold pieces.
So first of all, did you check everybody how much we have? I think that Widow that has more gold than us. So
Why?
we can use Widow. So she's not with us. So we can use
That
her gold.
Widow looks at you, Iron, and she says, "I'm not going to pay some filthy goblins."
Oh,
I agree with Widow.
So we don't want. What is the probability to be successful
Survive?
to fight? Yeah, to survive in a 1-to-1.
It depends
So
on
we
how
have-
fast we run.
We have still to keep our guys from the jail. So he's still in the prison right now.
While we are, wait, I have an idea. While we are here, maybe me, Thunder, and and Hulk, we discuss. You and Widow, you can go to save the prisoner in the jail,
And we escape.
and then you escape, and then we run away, everyone.
No,
You wanna
but
try this?
I still don't get why we don't kill the goblin.
Well, they are too much.
Yeah, can be also a good idea.
Well, then we should move on the entrance of the cave, so no one will
No.
attack us on behind from the
If
back.
you kill one, the leader, probably all the other will just escape.
Will kill you. Yes.
No, will escape. You don't know. You lose the control of the
goblins aren't very brave, so maybe they escape.
Yeah, but we are in their cave.
Yeah, for this. They are happy if we go out. After that we killed only one. So concentrate
So-
to kill only one.
Who want to kill goblins?
I vote to kill goblin.
Yeah, let's
What's
kill
I mean?
goblin.
Okay.
What is the widow vote?
She said already.
The widow will tell you that, of course, she says, of course, I'm always agreeing
Kill.
to
kill.
make sure. But this isn't our main mission. I mean, we are here to
Yeah, no,
recover
no.
a prisoner. If we must fight, then we will fight. But
Okay,
So, let's do it. Iron. Too many
I'm with an
words.
hybrid. I will go with the widow and try to
Save him.
save him. And all of you three, you will try to fight if necessary. Take time, but if necessary, you try to kill the boss.
I have another idea. So, prisoner is something like here, and we destroyed the bridge. So we can do a barricade right here, and we can go in this side and take the prisoner, and the goblin can't go here. So we have to fight only, I see 1, 2, 3 goblins, and we have the prisoner, and the other goblins are locked the other side.
But you have 2 in the top, remember, right?
Yeah, but they are. We can kill them.
Yeah, okay.
How? Do you have throwing weapon?
Widow has a ranged weapon for sure, and Iron you have you can shoot fire
Light,
from your,
the
from your
firelight.
hands, yeah.
So we can try.
It's okay.
What is more emotional? So more, what's the
More emotional.
involvement? Oh, bigger involvement.
We want to
I think that's
lose them.
more.
All right,
Let's try. So I will. I have to move. So now, who is the next? Based on the priority, who have to
No, well,
execute
I
next
think
you
time?
just have to tell me
that
what
we
you want
start
to
a
do.
new.
You just tell me what you want to do.
In the case we will start a new combat and the priority will be reset.
Correct. So when
Okay.
you start to be aggressive, then we will start to see who acts first. If you're just going around doing stuff, then we don't need to know who goes first. So Iron, what is your idea? What do you want to do?
So based on the agreement, I'm elected to go to the prisoner, right, guys? So I have to go inside here and try to kill these 2, right?
No, you are the one who have the range
That I have to
weapon.
fight the 2 in the top.
Yeah, so I don't think it's the best idea. You go here.
Okay, so I have to stay here. I have to fight with these 2 in the top.
Okay. And I suppose Widow will stay with you because she also has ranged weapons. So maybe together you can take those 2 out. Okay. What will the other 3 do in the meanwhile?
My connection dropped, so I don't know. Sorry.
No.
So me and Widow
I will
remain
move,
down to kill the 2 in the top.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
what about Thunder, Hulk, and Captain?
I will move here and try to enter this way. I think with Captain.
Okay. Here then.
Hulk, do you prefer to come with us, or to stay here in a defensive position? Because remember that we have a group of enemy here.
Yes.
That will arrive.
Thunder, did you tell Hulk what you saw in the other room, like this big bugbear? Okay, very well. So, Hulk, you think that a big, hairy warrior is on the other side?
I want to wait him. So can I build a barricade here with some pieces of the wood?
Yes, you can, but what is very important is also that these goblins are actually looking down at you, so they will be seeing what you are doing, if that's what you do. So probably if you want to build it, it would be best to first take care of those goblins. And also, while you're having this discussion, you start to hear somebody shouting from this direction, and you hear the voice of Clark that says, "I am tiring of waiting. Where is my gold?"
I think it's better to start to put in motion our plan.
Yeah. So we go to save the prisoner.
Yeah.
So we move here.
So you move there. Hulk, which direction?
You will lead us.
I move here and start. And when they attack, I start to build some barricade.
Okay. You want to give some order to your wolves?
Yeah, come with me. Don't stay on the other side.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling check.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You see that the wolves kind of like group up here. They start to play like puppies. They don't seem to be really listening, but they are blocking this passage here. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That
All
will
right.
be better.
At this point, I would say that action will start. So if you can please first select your token and then roll initiative.
Captain, can you put before me instead of after me?
Yeah, sure.
Here.
Why can't we switch now? Or...
You can, sure.
Now, yes.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, we must run roll initiative.
Yes, everybody, first select your token and then you roll initiative.
Oh, sorry, I make a mistake.
No problem,
Hold on.
you can do it again. Right.
It's better.
And I will probably also do Widow, right? Okay.
Oh, 22, the wolves. Haha.
The wolves act first. Then the goblin, one goblin, and the bugbear, and all the goblins act together.
All right. So yes, your wolves are there, and as I said, they are just blocking the passage. They aren't doing much of importance. Then Widow will look up and use her short bow to shoot an arrow at this first goblin here on top of the ledge, or at least she will try. With a 23, she definitely hits the goblin. Unfortunately, it's not a sneak attack because nobody was there, but she does already 4 points of damage. So one of her arrows hits this goblin, does not kill him, but wounds him. Then it's the goblin's turn. So those two guys up here, noticing that you sprang into action and are starting to attack, they will start to shoot down. So one of them will of course shoot back at the Widow, or at least he will try. With an 18 he actually succeeds and he puts an arrow in her shoulder. And the other goblin here, he will shoot down at the Hulk. I'm class 8, so the arrow will miss you, Hulk. Then we have these two goblins here on the ground. When they see the captain and Thunder going forward, they will take out their scimitars and they will try to slash at the captain, since he's so valiantly standing forward. So the first one, Captain, will hit you for 5 points of damage, and the second one will miss you. You do not see any more movement coming your way, at least for the moment. Thunder, you saw one of the goblins has slashed at the captain, wounding him.
I have a question. Can
Yes.
I move in the captain space to attack, or I cannot?
You can move to the captain space and attack. Yes, you can do that, but you cannot end your turn there. So like you can move there for a moment, then go back, then attack, and then go back. But when
I can delay my action.
Sorry?
I can delay my action.
You can ready an action if you want. You can say like when some particular thing happened, then I will do that.
So delay.
Fausto, I was late in my initiative, so I don't know if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
You
your
didn't
turn.
roll. Sorry, no, it was your time because
It was not coming.
it was
Anyway,
yeah,
I can do later. I have no
no,
problem.
it's fine. It's fine. It's actually you. Sorry,
So
Thunder.
it's,
It's actually Iron. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Iron.
So-
Your task was to kill the two goblins on top of the ledge. You see, one of them is already
Yeah.
wounded, and the other one is not yet wounded.
Yeah, I think I say that I can do.
So you have
What was the light crossbow? Was mine?
not only you have the light crossbow, but you also have a spell called Firebolt. Like you just
Yeah, I
shoot.
think.
bolt of
Yeah,
fire.
because I think they are both close, right?
well,
each other,
Firebolt
so it's-
will only take one person. It's
I have nothing that take the area. No, right?
I can look at your spells. I can see that at this moment you do not have area effect, unless like you have a spell called Grease that will create a slippery surface where they may possibly slip on. But I don't know if that's what you want to do.
No, I think that at this moment the spell to kill them.
All right.
So I go with the firebolt.
Okay. So you just click on Firebolt
So-
on your attacks. All right. So you shoot the one that was already wounded. You do hit him straight in the chest. Unfortunately, you don't do a lot of damage. So you see that even though he's quite
So Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, even though
Defense 2.
he's quite charred, he's not dead yet. Do you want to stay there or do you want to move?
I have to move. I think at least on this other side of the barricade that is created. No, I can move here.
There is still no barricade, huh? At this
Yeah,
moment.
but he's building, so I have to let him space to build the barricade.
All right.
So I will move on this other side,
You
hoping
move
that I will more protected. Yes.
Okay, very well. Thunder.
I use Sacred Flame at this point on
Okay,
this one.
on that one. So he will try to avoid it with dexterity save, which unfortunately he succeeds. He rolled a 19, so very agilely he avoids your sacred flame. Do you want to stay there or do you want to move?
No, I have no reason to move away from the fight.
All right. So Hulk.
Yeah.
You see
Okay.
that the situation is not very favorable. Like, you know, all the goblins are still alive. Maybe somebody needs an axe to the face.
Yeah. Okay. How many square can I move?
You can move 30 feet, which is 6 squares. These two goblins, they are up on the ledge. So from where you are, you can't really reach them. If you do want to reach them, either you throw something at them, or you could try to jump up there with your tremendous strength and hope for the best.
Okay. I think that I'll try jump. If I fail jump, what?
You will fall into the water, which is not. It's not that deep, but you know.
We laugh.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try it.
Go for it. Roll me an athletics check.
Maro.
All right. So basically, what happens is you kind of like put one foot against this wall, then you jump on the opposite side to go as high as you can. But unfortunately, you only just manage to reach the ledge with your hands. So, like, you don't manage to make a full jump up there. So now you're like hanging at the ledge, which means that you have the goblins very near to you, but you're just hanging. So if you want, you can either try to grab one of the goblins from where you are, or you can use your action to pull yourself up and go completely on the ledge.
Can I grab one goblin and put it down and throw it down?
Of course you can.
Ah, okay, I think I'll do it.
Roll another athletics check.
20.
A 12. Well, okay.
He's athletic, he's 12, so he can try also 10 times.
This is actually an opposite roll. What it means is you rolled your athletic, I will roll my athletic, and if you did more than me, you succeed in your roll.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I rolled it. So basically what happens is you try to swap at one of these goblins, but he just steps back and you don't manage to get to him. So you are still there hanging by the ledge, and your turn is over.
Okay.
Captain.
Captain?
Capitan, are you there?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's...
No, don't worry, don't worry.
Okay,
We are in your end.
Well, then run. Yeah, I will use my Warhammer on this guy here.
Go for it.
How many attack can I do? One.
For the moment, only one.
And it's shit.
And yeah, unfortunately, 7 is pretty low. You bang your hammer against the wall. These goblins are very dexterous, and they avoid your blows.
Where do we go?
You want to stay there, I suppose? Or?
No. Yeah, I stay there. Yeah, I would say just where do we go with these numbers?
Yeah, indeed. Not bad, guys. Okay, Clark, for the moment, is not aware yet what is going on. Just one thing. Okay, so the wolves. Hulk, your wolves are just there,
Okay.
doing nothing specific. You didn't give them any more orders last turn, so they're just wandering about. Actually,
Perfect.
they see that you are there hanging by the ledge. They start to owl at you. Oh, oh, oh! They think that you're playing some game, and maybe they should. Actually, yeah, maybe they think that they should come and play with you. So they kind of like come around you, and they kind of like try to push you up. So if you try to climb again, you will have advantage in doing so.
Perfect.
Yes. The widow will try to move into position, noticing that on that side you seem to have the situation more or less under control. She will actually go on this side and try to shoot these goblins here, since the captain seems to be having some issues. And with a 17, she will actually hit. Not only hit, but she will kill this guy.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Showing
Showing
to the captain how is
So, Captain, you miss with your hammer, and then just next to your shoulder, you see this arrow passing by, and stuck into the body of the goblin.
And I think likely there is widow.
Yes. All right. So this goblin is gone, and that was widow. And then it's the goblins. So there is this one goblin here, Captain, next to you. He now sees 3 of you there, and he's all alone. His friend is just dead. So you see him like squeak from and he will use his action to disengage, and then he will start moving back. So yeah, you see him like disappearing from view.
It's the moment.
Which moment?
To take the prisoner.
We don't have found them again.
All right. So that goblin went away, but these 2 goblins, they see the Hulk there, ready for them. So since you're there hanging with your hands on the ledge, they will try to hit you with their scimitars and try to cut your fingers. So one of them misses you, and the other one with a 13
Also missed.
Also missed. Yeah. So you're there. You're just too tough to get hit, and they miss. Iron.
I have the other one. Yes, that I have to kill. So from this position, I can still shoot, right?
Probably.
I have to move.
Yeah. If you are like here in the back, you will have a better view because they are on the ledge, and if you are too near to the wall.
So I can move 1 step.
Yes.
Killing. I have 6, right, or 5, something like these steps.
Yes.
Okay. So I will move 1 here, and I will go back on my firebolt. I hope to have more points.
Wow.
Oh my god, this firebolt is very...
So the bolt of fire springs out of your hands and hits the goblin square in the face, and with a little squeak,
Finally,
he
die.
dies.
Yes. Oh, I cooked him.
I start to laugh.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I start to laugh.
Thunder.
I will advance. Okay. How many square I can advance?
5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You see anything?
I see the captain. That I see. I see something on the south. And stop. There is a group of enemy south of me.
Yes.
Group.
So Thunder.
Oh my god.
So Thunder, you have moved once. Now you can or do something like an action, or you can move again.
I prefer to stay. I stay. I wait for the other member of the team.
All right. So when you decide to just do nothing, it is always a good idea maybe to take a defensive action. So what happens is you
Okay.
say, I stay on the defensive, and if every time somebody will attack you, I will have disadvantage. Basically, you are like raising your shield and getting ready to weather the storm, so to say, and everybody else will have disadvantage. So if you decide to not attack, then it could be a good option to just defend yourself.
Okay, I defend myself.
All right, Hulk, you're there hanging by the ledge, and your
I
wolf.
try another time to.
Yes. So this time you have
Jump.
advantage on your athletics check because your wolves are helping you out. Fantastic. So you basically you jump all the way on the ledge, and you find yourself in front of this puny goblin, and he's looking at you like, mercy, mercy.
Okay, I think I'll. I don't know. I'm choosing about or kill him or throw him down.
That's up to you.
If I throw him down, it takes damage.
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'll try to throw it down.
Okay, then it's an athletics check again.
12.
Too many luck in
Okay.
Cameron.
So basically, you rolled a natural 20. So what happens is you take this goblin and you don't just throw him down, you throw him against the opposite wall. He splatters against the opposite wall, and then he falls down, and you see that it's just, you know, a mass of broken bones and blood.
Perfect.
That's all that's left. All right. So you have earned your the tunnel. At this point, you.
Can I move?
Yeah. Sorry. John?
We have a 2 minutes. I'm just going to stop you, right? Because
Sure.
I've got some
Yeah,
things
sure.
to see.
Absolutely.
Or do you want me to stop you now? I'll stop you now, eh? Break.
Break.
All right. So you've got wonderful pronunciations. Okay. No, you're very good. You're doing a really good job. I'm just going to send you this file, right? I'm sending it on. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. Sorry, not that one. Sorry. I just let me. I'm just going to send you this file.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got it here in the chat box. Can you see?
Yes.
You click on it. I'm technological this evening. Yeah. You open it up.
Yeah.
Well, where is the file?
Okay.
Wait.
In the chat box.
It's in the roll 20.
Second
chat.
one.
I wonder why there's someone in the dark. I mean, is his video camera? What's he doing there in the dark? I wonder. Anyway, so I'm just going to start with pronunciation. Okay. All right. So this little word here, right? How do you pronounce the first word that you can see? How do you think that's pronounced, Antonio?
No, one moment. I have still opening it. I have a problem. Yeah, because I clicked the wrong one. The first one. I'm opening the second one.
Andrea Neri. Is it Neri? Yeah.
Oh, I have it. We are.
Got it. Go on then. Try and pronounce it.
I see a
owned
file with D&D session 2.
Yes. We'll go down, okay?
Opening.
Yeah, and there's like.
Honed by
yeah, okay. Right, honed. How do you say that word? Because it's quite an important word, okay?
I see.
Anyone else pronounce it better?
Owned.
It's not owned. Owned. Thank you, Fausto. We've got a pronunciation master in the house, okay? Owned, okay? Owned, okay? Owned, okay? Now, all of you are using the expression was able to, wasn't able to, was able to, okay? Can we think of any other expression, right, that we can use without always using was able to or wasn't able to? Can anyone think of anything else in English we can use?
I could do.
It wasn't able to, couldn't is very good. We could. Is there anything else you can think of? That I really think is a really nice phrase. Anyone else? Well, there's a phrase in English, and it's called "managed to." Have you ever heard of that?
Managed.
I managed to. Yeah, so I think that's really nice in this situation. Oh yes, you managed to, instead of always saying was able to.
The
okay?
negative is the same. I managed.
I was
Well,
not
I would say couldn't. I would say couldn't. No, here you would say I couldn't. Okay, or I wasn't able.
Okay.
And the positive, managed to. Okay,
Managed. Okay.
I managed to. Okay. Okay, and then watch when you talk in the past. Okay, remember, no, just watch when you talk in the past. Always to use the past tense when you talk. Okay, all right. So then we go. Then we.
Went.
Past.
Went.
Okay, I know it's okay. Just because you see. Okay, so we've got managed to, owned, and then went. Okay, then if you started off, and there's some mistakes in word order. Okay, so for example, where I can check. How do you make that better, Antonio?
Where can I check?
So where can I? Okay, where can I? Okay, you never say where I or where you. Or where he. Okay, there's always something before it. Okay?
Auxiliary before you.
And then this wonderful Italian expression. Okay, what is the probability to survive? Okay, this is an Italian expression translated into English. Okay, so can we think of a better way? What is the probability? Thank you, Fausto. Okay, but how can we use chance in this sentence?
Is there any chance to survive? Or are there any chance? No?
Do we have any chance?
Is there?
Okay. Oh, very good. So there's a whole range of chance. I would say, what chance we have to survive? Okay. What chance do we have? Or what chance do I have? Okay. Or you can also say, what chance do I have of surviving? Of surviving as well, you can use. Okay. But always, what chance do I? Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Then we've got a wonderful pronunciation here of this word. Can anyone try and pronounce it? This word?
Prisoner.
Very good, Antonio. Mauro?
Prisoner?
Go on. Prisoner. Okay, very good. That's very good. That's not how you pronounced it, but very good. Okay. Now, this next thing is this is the most important, okay? Because you always in everything that you're using, you're always using we can, I suggest, we can, I suggest, okay? I'm going to give you a phrase to use. I would like you to use this in the session, okay? And it is what about, okay? So if you say, what about doing this? What about going there? What about, okay, that is another way of saying we can or I suggest, okay? You're throwing it out there, okay? In Italian, it's like cosa dici di, cosa ne dite di, okay? So what about plus in, okay? All right?
Okay.
Antonio,
Yep.
give me a suggestion. Try and use it then. Give me a suggestion.
What about playing better?
Yes, very good. Andrea, give me a suggestion. Younger Andrea.
Yeah. Do we have to use another time? What about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Use that again with something else. Anything.
What about buying some food?
Okay, very good. Andrea,
Yeah.
the other Andrea?
What about killing more goblins?
Very good. Excellent. He likes to kill goblins. And Mauro?
What about to kill at least one goblin? What about killing at least one goblin?
Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, and the last two, the next pronunciation, Antonio, give me the pronunciation for the next phrase. Go on.
Based on if I fail jump or based on?
Oh, before. Based on. Okay. Someone said based or based on, okay. And then if I fail jump, Andrea, well, what did you want to say? That expression. Tell me. If I fail jump, what did you want to say?
I have to do the right sentence, or I have to explain you what it was?
No, good, because you said it, but I think you wanted to say something else.
Okay. If I fail jumping?
You don't fail jump. You mean if I fall or if I
I
can't
fall
jump?
down. Okay.
If I fall down, that's it. Okay. All right. That's enough. You can start again. Okay. But they're very
Thank
good.
you.
Let me know.
Thank
Only
you,
these
John.
little things so far. Okay.
All right. Okay. That's good. So yeah, Hulk, if you wanted, you could still move a bit. You just climbed up. Like to climb up, you only use 10 feet of your movement, so you can still move 20 feet, which means 4 squares.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. So you're starting to see something there in the darkness. Yeah. Probably a few more goblins coming that way. Yeah. Widow and Captain, you notice that running from the south and into into the water, you see Hawk coming your way with his bow already out, and yeah, he looks at you, Captain, and he goes like, I was too worried. I saw there were so many tracks of goblins. I thought maybe you could use some help, Captain.
Yes. Well done. We need a lot of help here.
Very well. So he will kind of like step forward until he reaches you, and he goes like, "I got your back, Captain."
Yeah, help Iron.
Oh, yeah, of course, I'm on it. And then it's you, Captain.
I go inside.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where should they go? Thunder.
South.
Ooh.
All right. So, Captain,
What
you
is
see,
this sound?
Yes, you see this room. Actually, John, do you see anything of the game? You don't see anything, right? Because I don't think you have any character assigned to you.
You're on mute.
Yeah, you're mute also.
You like me on mute? No, I can see
right?
like. I'm trying to fiddle about. I can see a black screen and some
But
pictures, but not very much.
Yeah, probably you can go on streaming.
No. But now I have assigned her a character, so she can see.
Okay.
What she can see. Yeah.
But
right, because I was wondering what was going on, but I didn't know.
Yeah, that's important. Maybe like you can follow up. Okay, very well. So now you should be able to see what they are seeing. So you, Captain, when you arrive at this room, indeed you see several goblins already with their weapons out. They're actually already kind of like pointing their bows and arrows in your direction. One of them, this one, is also pointing the bow at you, but at the same time he's looking at the others. Do you speak Goblin, Captain?
I think it's a no.
Yeah, he's trying to read all the characters said.
All the languages he can speak, common and
I say two language.
Yeah. You can speak with thunder. That's it. But it seems to be some sort of leader, and as he looks at you in a very, very accented common, he points his bow in this direction, and you see here there is a man, a human, just like you, who is tied up to this big rock. He seems to have many bruises. He's wounded, probably almost unconscious. And this goblin points his bow at him, and then he looks at you and he says, "Another step and he dies." At this point, from the other side, Clark is probably starting to get impatient.
Sorry, don't I have my action because I moved only 5?
That was only your first movement. Okay, very well. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Can I jump on it? I mean, run and grab him, or throw my shield.
You can. only because.
Guys, he will fail. He will fail dramatically.
Because you are the captain. Yes, I will allow you to throw your shield if that's what you want to do.
And then if I miss, he will die. So I start to run and I throw my shield on his
No, you don't
Sharp.
understand. If you miss, you will die. I'm up here. I'm up here if you see me.
So, Captain,
I see you.
would you like to throw your shield?
Yeah, on his
for it.
bow.
Okay. Just roll. What do you have? You have some ranged weapon, like a javelin. Yeah, just roll the javelin, and we will use the shield instead. Okay. So you see the captain going like, and you see your shield propelled itself from you to this goblin, and you knock his bow out of his hands, and he looks at you completely surprised, like, wait, we make deal.
Now you make a deal. Okay.
Because you're better with the shield than Hammer.
On the other side, Clark is probably getting impatient, but they're all the 5, which means at this moment you probably start to hear some noise coming from their way, so he will send one of his goblins to go and check it out. Okay, so the wolves, they don't do much. Widow is there. Probably she will just kind of like step also in to be next to you and see how the situation develops. And then it's the goblins. So when this guy told you about make a deal, he wasn't joking. And you see that this goblin, he looks at you, Captain, and he goes like, you do one thing for me, I give you prisoner.
What do you want?
Me, Yemik. Me was big boss of goblins. For the English teacher, I'm speaking bad the English on purpose. Is that right? Okay. Okay. But if you want to, I was once the boss of this goblin. And I imagine. Okay, so me once boss of goblins, but then big brute Clark, come, take my place. You kill Clark, I give you prisoner. Deal?
Yes, deal. Start to free up the prisoner.
First you bring head of Clark here, then I give prisoner.
I move 2 steps. Can I?
They are still like with their weapons out, but they're not stopping.
I move. I do 1 step, and I say, you cannot make rules now. The deal is that you free up him now, and we kill him, your boss. That's the deal.
Okay, Captain, roll me an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Yes. 12. You see that Yemik looks at you. First head of Clark, then prisoner. Or we take now your head.
I see Hulk on the back of me, and I say, Hulk, can you kill the big guy over there?
Oh, absolutely. I start to be very raged right now. I think I'm entering rage.
Okay, so, Iron. What do you do?
You're mute.
Thanks. So I'm here alone with just 3.
It's actually you, the 3 wolves, and Hawk here, and yeah.
Because I cannot see Hawk. Okay.
No. Sorry, Hawk.
Okay.
The archer.
Okay. Yeah, the archer. Okay, yes. In the bottom, you're right.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what is happening on the other side, right?
That's true.
So I know that the plan is to have the barricade that is built right here.
Not yet.
They cannot pass. Not yet.
No, nobody built that.
So I will do just 2 steps. I will move here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just to see what is happening on the other side. But I remain here to protect the barricade in the case that someone will arrive.
We'll eventually do it. Okay, very well.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Thunder, you have heard everything about the deal.
I will also just ask to the team, hey guys, everything okay?
Okay, fine. Great.
Just to ask if I have to move out or in, because I'm not aware.
Thunder, you heard about this deal.
I hear that there is no deal.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think in the end, the captain said to Hulk, "Go and kill the big guy," right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but okay, this was okay, but he also agreed with the deal. It wasn't clear.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Okay, so
Okay,
maybe there is no deal.
I didn't say yes. I say only. I told him only to attack the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thunder, what do you want to do?
I have one technical question. We use the flanking
We don't.
rule? Okay. So I go 1, 2, 2, 3.
Okay, so Thunder just barges in. Okay, Thunder, as you come in though, you see these goblins, they all have, already when you reach here, so maybe you can make a choice, you see that they all have their bows at the ready, like, you know, they're probably waiting for something to go too far to shoot him. So once you reach this place, you realize that their bows are at the ready, except for this guy because the captain took away his bow with his shield. Do you still want to make a step forward? You have the feeling that they are raiding their actions to shoot you as soon as you move.
The shoot is an automatic hit.
No, I still have to attack.
So I trust the dice.
Okay, very well. So you said these 3 goblins, they will unleash their arrows at you.
Barrage. Yeah.
And the first one will hit you. 19.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
it. For 3 points of damage. And the second one will miss you. And the last one will miss you. Okay, so yeah, you're trusted in the dice. Yeah. You still take an arrow to the shoulder. But you managed to get there. And what do you want to do?
I hit this guy.
You hit their boss. Okay, go for it. You swing your hammer and you hit him on the flank. He's wounded. Oh, you traitorous little dwarf! Kill them! Kill them all! He's wounded, but he isn't dead.
Dead?
Isn't dead.
He isn't dead.
He isn't dead.
Okay, Hulk. Last thing the captain told you is to go and kill the big guy. Then you saw Thunder kind of like rushing in like a rolling stone.
Okay.
And something is going on both sides.
Okay, can I enter in rage state right now?
Sure you can, of course.
Okay. I became very angry. And I start running like a mad person.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who is the big guy?
Well, no one is
one?
really big guy. He's not bigger than the others. He was just like taking a
Captain.
leader role. But yeah, that was the guy, and that's also the guy that Thunder just attacked. Yes.
Okay. I go there. 5, 6.
Yes.
And I take the great axe and hit him.
Frothing at the mouth, Hulk comes in.
How can I activate the rage state here?
So basically,
rage damage. Okay.
Yeah, you have to just click. Yeah, you did it already. That's it. So go for it. Okay, unfortunately, probably in the excitement of the moment, you swing your axe in a wide arc, and you chip away a bit of this stone stairs here, and Yimiko's like, ah! But you miss him by more or less half a meter. So
we believe in dice.
So Iron Hawk looks at you. He was like, well, you probably heard like the Hulk screaming on the other side. At the same time, you just noticed one goblin that is like peeking from this ledge on this side. It's probably the goblin that Clark sent to spy on you. So what Hawk will do is he will try to put an arrow in that guy. Succeeding, but unfortunately not killing him. And that is the captain. Captain, you saw that even though you were parlaying, your companions have decided to. They have elected the way of pain. So, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Well, I will jump on this guy here.
You think, okay,
and I will try to kill him.
We are dancing.
Yeah, now we are dancing.
Let's dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So
one,
this is a little ledge. Okay. Well, just one moment though. So here you see these are stairs.
Yeah.
And this ledge. You can do that, but you will have to make an athletics check to jump the distance.
Can I jump on the with the feet on the face of the goblin? This one.
Absolutely. If you do a good athletics check, you will.
Athletics. Okay, guy.
Let's see if you are better than the whole.
What are you doing today?
I tried.
So, Captain, you kind of like you stumble forward.
That looks like a race, a competition in a.
But you don't manage to climb up this ledge. So you are here. You can still make one square of movement if you want, which would make you end up here if you want.
Do it.
Yeah, but I am on the edge, right? I'm still there.
You're like down. Yeah. See, this is
okay.
These goblins, they are on the upper ledge, let's say. Yeah. But from where you are, you can either try to attack this one, but he will have cover, or you can try to attack Yimik, and which is in range for you.
I thought it was lower level. Okay, that's fine. I will move here, and I will give a number on this.
Go for it.
Or you can start to cry.
All right.
At least
19. All right, Captain.
Wait. That's great.
How would you like to do this?
Smashing his head from the top until the ground.
You raise your hammer, and it goes down on the head of Yimik that explodes like a ripe melon, spreading gore all around and on Thunder and Hulk and on you. Your shield is not too far from there.
If I can, I would like to grab it.
That would be an action to wear your shield again.
No, because
you have to
because the shield didn't return to him.
No, not yet.
No.
It still doesn't have a magic shield.
You need to buy a couple of shields. So
yes.
More
Okay, so Clark will start to go and check what's going on here. Hey, my wolves are here. What are you doing? Boys. Apparently these wolves don't like him so much anymore. Okay,
we like him.
So then he has his wolf that will follow him.
Attack!
Yeah, that's the thing. So like the other wolves, they don't seem to like Clark very much, and so one of them will try and bite him. Failing. And Clark will be like, huh? Who did this to you? You were my friends. Okay, the widow, seeing that there is a lot of noise coming from this place, she will also step in. 1, 2, and 3. And noticing the situation, she will try, she will go here, take her rapier, and try to stab this goblin in the side. Unfortunately, her character sheet is not opening up. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. But she will miss the guy. unfortunately. So yes, that was the thing. Okay, the surviving goblins, they will try to defend themselves as best they can. So this one here on the top will go for the widow. And he will hit her for 7 points of damage. So you see that he stabs the widow in the stomach, and the widow falls down.
No, poor widow.
No.
You don't think she's dead, but she's unconscious. This goblin here next to the captain, he will kind of like jump off the ledge and try to stab the captain from above. Missing.
We want an athletic check for the goblin. If
Yes, I think you're right.
Fail.
He will. A 20. Actually, he makes a double pirouette. While this goblin here, he will shoot the Hulk with his bow. That's 15.
Yeah.
That's
I have 14.
Okay, he will normally inflict you 4 points of damage, but since you are raging, you only suffer half damage. So you only suffer 2 points of damage. Because while you rage, you are tougher.
Yeah.
Okay, Iron, you hear a lot of noise coming from this side. There must be like a big fight going on.
Yeah, but I have seen also that Hawk shoot
You will also notice
these
that,
guys,
that this
and
guy
I can see this one that is coming.
Yep, indeed.
So at this point, I have to stay here, but I think I have to hit this one for the moment, but this will be Simi. So I have no idea what is the best action, guys. So anybody, when I ask hey, what is happening inside, nobody replied back to me, giving me indication.
Forgot.
They seem to be very busy. You do hear a lot of noises like a metal.
So nobody reply me in reality. I was just hearing the fight.
It's just It's clear that there is a fight going on there.
Okay, so now I was just looking at that shoot an arrow here. So these guys was coming out. We have 3 wolves that are taken care by these. I will try to hit this one.
Go for it.
Now. So I will do again my beautiful where is here firebolt. I think a firebolt is better than the other, right? Because catapult is not helping me too much.
Catapult will do more damage.
Yeah.
But it's of course like a spell slot, so like you can only do that once you have to do it one time because it's your best spell. But
yeah, but I reserve for this bigger guy. So because
we have died.
Yeah, when everybody dies, so I will try to use it.
Okay, so what do you do?
So I will go firebolt.
Okay,
and obviously failing.
Unfortunately,
because this firebolt is not good at all.
You shoot your firebolt. It smashes against the wall. A bit of stone crumbles down, but unfortunately you miss. Would you want to stay there, or do you want to move?
I want to move I want to move inside just to be a little bit more protected.
That's a very good idea.
So something's like here, I think, is more protected, right? It is a spot.
Absolutely. Actually, those that are like this goblin cannot see you anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
And I will move later out again. Okay.
Thunder. The widow just fell next to you. This goblin is
I want to avenge the widow.
Okay.
So I try to hit the goblin that
the dancer.
All right, 17.
No,
oh my god, you are so good.
You smash your hammer against his face, and you dislocate his jaw, and he falls down dead.
Capitan, can you go to hammer school?
Is there any axe school?
You have to ask the right questions. Okay. So Thunder, you can still move.
I have a question before.
Sure.
There is any way in which using my bonus action I can help the widow?
If you have a spell called Healing Word, you can.
I don't have because I didn't pick the spell.
Then I'm afraid right now there is no way. No.
Okay.
But you can move if you want.
I can move with the widow?
If you want to bring her somewhere, you can. But you can only move.
I can move?
You can still move, yeah, because you only attacked.
Well, I see that there are only 2 goblins. Probably Ulk and Captain kill them.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's a lot. That's a lot of,
That's a dream, I think.
I go here.
Hey.
I know that I'm afraid Iron know some kind of medicine.
Let me see. I have no idea. I have a magician, but I don't think at that level.
But don't we have?
There is also an attribute medicine.
Firebolt, shocking grasp, catapult, absorb elements, and grease.
But
it's a skill.
Yeah.
Oh, a skill?
Yeah. All right, so Thunder, basically, so you go back into the tunnel and you're telling.
I hope that the Iron knows something about medicine because he's smart.
So you tell him what happened.
To help Widow.
To help Widow.
He would know in advance because we probably already shared this information.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he knows that you're a very smart guy, and yes, you do have some skill in medicine. Like if you go on your character sheet under skills, you will see that medicine. You have a little flag.
Yeah, I have a 1. Yes.
Yes. Though I must say that Thunder, in virtue of your high wisdom, you're actually better at medicine than Iron.
But I don't have the flag.
Yeah, but so you can always roll. The flag will just give you a better roll.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. All right. So Thunder goes there and he informs you that the widow fell down. Hulk.
Okay. I see many.
This goblin is down and this goblin is up.
Okay. I see many goblins death near me.
Yes.
So I think I'll jump down on the goblin downstairs.
Yeah. Well,
and with all my power of my axe, I throw on his skull.
Go for it.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So 20. You definitely hit him. You rolled 12 points of damage, so you basically cleave this goblin in 2. And he dies both on the left and on the right.
I think I'm here now.
So ended? We kill everybody, or there is one or more?
There is one more.
One more, okay. No, I cannot see here from
of course. So it's Hawk turn. He will probably try an event and shoot this guy up top. This time, let's see if it works. Yes, a 20 and an 11 damage, so he actually kills him completely. And then seeing that Clark is coming, he will actually step into the tunnel and try to reach the opposite ledge. So he moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he will start to make, the round. And as he passes by Iron and Thunder, he goes like, guys, I'm going to try and get the higher ground and better position for my bow. And he starts to go around. Captain, there is still one goblin here.
Yeah, but there is also Widow down.
And there is also
no one
Widow
did
down.
anything.
That's a fact.
I go to try to save Widow. What can I do?
All right, Captain, you're a paladin, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have the power to lay on hands.
Yeah.
So you could heal her if that's what you want.
Okay, yes, I do that.
Okay.
And
how much do you want to heal? You can you now have a pool of 5 points of healing. You don't have to use them all. You can if you want, but it's up to you.
Okay, I thought I could use that 5 times. Instead, it's 5.
It's
Point
a
hit
total
point.
of 5 hit points. But if you want to do one at a time, you can, or if you want to do all 5 in one time, you can also.
Okay, I spent 2 points.
2 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's 0?
She's at 0, yes. So you spend 2 of your Leonand points. I'm imagining that since you are the captain, more than like actual magical healing, this is maybe something like, come on, soldier, stand up. You just like infuse her with the will to leave, and she opens her eyes and goes, "Ah, Captain." She touches her stomach. Damn goblins! You kind of give her a hand to stand up, and you have this awkward moment where you are very near to each other. All right.
Great. Go out.
Go out and fight. Okay. Right. So
Hulk.
That's the correct answer.
it is. So that was your action, unless you want to move more.
Well, I want to move if how many can I? 5. So
Yeah, you have another.
1, 2, 3. I'm here.
Oh yeah, you're next to the prisoner. He seems a bit dazed, but he looks at you like, "Thank you, friend." But he is still. And actually, I think you recognize him, in fact, because what happened is, if you remember, well, when during the first session, I told you that you were hired by a dwarf, Gundren Rockseeker, and that this guy Gundren, he went ahead to Phandalin together with a human, with a man, and the name of this man was Sildar, and this is him. So this was the traveling companion of the dwarf that hired you.
So we have the wrong person.
So I asked him, where is, I forgot the name.
Gundren.
Gundren. Where is Gundren?
So he seems, as I said, a bit confused, a bit dazed, is very wounded. He will answer you, but now things are going on. And Clark is on the opposite side here, fighting against your wolves. So he doesn't want to kill his wolves, so he will try to once again make them friend. And it kind of like suits them a bit, because like they won't attack him for the moment unless Hulk gives them other orders, while these goblins and so they will let him pass by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Clark, you see, Iron, you see appearing at the entrance here this big bugbear. He already used this action to ask the wolves to make him pass. So all he can do as he sees you is he takes his big morning star. It's like this piece of wood with a chain and a ball, an iron ball with spikes on it, and he roars at you, "You fools and traitors!" But right now he cannot attack you because he already made his action. His own wolf will kind of like stay behind him. He doesn't have space to do anything else. And then it's Widow. So you just healed Widow, Captain. So she will stand up, and seeing that there is still one goblin there, she will try to shoot him. But again, her character sheet doesn't work. But she does hit him. And yeah, she pierces him in the face, and even the last goblin there dies.
That is the next one, right?
There was the last one that was in that room that you cannot see right now.
Yeah, but in the turn order, it will come now, right?
Well, now not only him, but also the two goblins that are together with Clark.
You're right. You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4. well, yeah, all they can do is kind of like stay next to Clark as they try to get to you. Iron, you see a lot of people on the opposites, I mean, just next to you. Clark is there, ready to smash your face. He's flanked by 2 goblins, and behind him there is his wolf. This could be the good moment to come out with big guns.
To escape, right?
Brave Iron.
I was not this action. Sorry, I misunderstood. I will go by catapult. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have my beautiful catapult.
Yeah. So basically, what catapult does is you kind of like take a stone. There's all stones here, and you propel it at high speed against your enemy. So if you hit, you will do a lot of damage, but your enemy is allowed to try and avoid your stone by rolling a dexterity save. So, yeah.
Do it.
So if you click on the catapult
I will
under
go,
your
I will go.
attacks.
1, 2, 3. I click, but nothing happened. One moment.
Per level.
Yeah, normally it's asking you which level you want to cast it. You have to select.
You're right. You're right. It was level 1, right?
Yes.
Submit.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So Clark will have to roll a dexterity save. Okay. So
No.
unfortunately, you see that you take this stone and it's so fast that it will probably pierce his chest if it hits him. But it manages somehow to avoid it, but the stone goes behind Clark and into this goblin. And you see that you actually make a real hole in the chest of this goblin. Poof, that dies.
Oh my
on
god.
the spot.
Only one is the wrong one.
Yeah, well, at least, it's
One.
it's
Yes,
not
better than
wasted.
nothing.
Better
Yes,
than
you're
nothing.
right.
Do you want to stay there?
Now, if I stay here, so what will happen? The other can come here a fight
Clark,
or not?
if you the other, you mean Thunder?
Yeah, there is Thunder,
Yes.
Widow,
Basically,
Capitan.
since you are occupying that space, Thunder will be able to get there, but he cannot stop there, which means he will have to move back. Which means
Okay,
that
so
Clark,
this means that is better, now that I have to leave all the other plays, better to let these guys come in the cave. And so I have to free up this space 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go
Remember
close
that
to
you
Widow.
take an-
Just one important thing is, since you already acted, if you now move away from Clark, he will be allowed to make you a free hit. It's called an attack of opportunity. But maybe it's a risk worth taking.
Yeah, the point is, if I remain here, I will just not permit. Yeah, I will not permit anybody to play. If you come here in the bigger space, I think I can arrive at this spot. What do you think?
Yeah, you can arrive there. We'll just have to see if Clark hits you.
Because if we are able to bring him in this point, guys, we can fight with him with more people.
We don't know what you're saying because we don't see anything.
That's true. Okay, so Iron, do you want to move away?
I moved already. That is my point.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, as you
I want to move here.
As you make the first step, Clark will make you an attack.
Yes, I have to see if I.
So let's see what happens. He missed you, so you manage to get away from him, and he does not get to you. So Thunder, you see Iron kind of like passing you by, and you see at the end of this tunnel this big bugbear.
But I'm informing the other while I'm walking in the tunnel, so I'm just informing the other what is happening on the other side.
All right, Thunder, what's your choice?
I will follow Iron guide.
All right.
First, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will go here. I see the bugbear.
Yes.
I will mock him.
All right. What do you say to him?
I have your mom stink. It's probably true. So I will go back. Mom.
Yes. Okay.
And then go back here. I can go here.
Yeah.
And I count.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You see Clark, a little tear
And
of
then
sadness.
I prepare my action.
Mm-hmm.
If Clark arrives here,
Yeah.
I want to hit him.
To hit him with you. Okay, very well. So as you went away, you saw Clark. He shed one tear of sadness, thinking about his mother and how much she stunk. but yeah. Okay, Hulk.
Okay. I'll talk with Captain. Captain, you need some help for the prisoner?
Okay, just one thing. Sorry, Hulk. Before I interrupt, you were raging.
Ah, okay.
So I mean, if you want, you can stop your rage and start talking amicably with the captain. But then you will lose your rage.
No, okay. I'll go forward. So I didn't see anything now. No. So I go to see something.
But you see, I mean, you saw Iron and Thunder coming out of that tunnel like they were running away.
Yeah, never mind. I'm rage. I'm angry. I need to throw my axe through something.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I start to see.
Yeah. Actually, you could take a short path like 1, 2, like you were here. 1, 2. Oh God.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't move, Iron.
If you want, you can just get next to Clark.
And hit.
Yeah, and try to hit.
Can I hit? Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Is this my old wolf?
No, your wolves are behind here.
Okay.
This is
a traitor.
Yeah.
But if
it's another one. Yes.
If I stay here, they'll attack me in 3.
Well, where you are, only Clark can really attack you.
Okay. So I stay here and attack with all my rage.
Go for it.
Clark.
Dun. 18
is definitely a hit. You do him 11 points of damage, which is a big wound. Though Clark is a big guy, so he isn't dead yet. Hawk will keep going around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's say from where he is, he will have to move again. And then he can finally see that wolf there. So for next round he can attack. Captain. So
do a time? Can I do a time?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you mind if I do a time?
No,
sorry, yes, because I'm gonna go and right, just 2 things, okay? Yeah. Just 2 things I want to teach you, so that way when you continue, my voice will be in your head, okay? All right. So, right. So, I've sent you the file again, okay? All right.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see? All right. Just a few mistakes, okay? First one, I will do just 2 steps. Is that correct? What? There's a wrong verb in there. Do you see? In English, I will do 2 steps.
Take 2 steps.
Well, yeah, but also don't tell everyone.
Oh, sorry.
He's telling me. I'll take, right? So
take. Okay, take. You take, okay? Not do.
You take, okay? Now, this verb, I want you to say it so well because you say it all the time. So, how do you say this word? Go on, Antonio.
Hit.
We hear Andrea, younger Andrea.
Hit.
Yeah. Okay, other Andrea.
Hit.
Hit. Let me hear. Hit. Mauro.
Hit.
Okay, not bad. Because before I was hearing heat, and I was like, heat. Is it heat?
Yeah, it's hitting.
I was like, heat or you hit? Okay. All right. And then, right, I've noticed, right, that what you're doing is, most of you is, you'll say, for example, I'm on the edge, right? You say what you want to say, and then you put right to make it a question, okay? That's what you're doing, okay? So what I want you to think about, right, instead of saying like, I'm on the edge, right? Okay, you just turn it around and say, am I on the edge? Okay. Me,
Mhm.
because that's what you do.
Am I?
Because
Okay.
it's like Italian, isn't it?
I
Sono alla vero. You know, it's am I on the edge? Okay, just get that into your head. Okay. And then didn't return to him yet. Didn't return to him yet. This is like an Italian mistake that everybody makes. What do you think is wrong with didn't return to him yet?
Mm.
I'll still go on.
There
Also
is
thinking,
no
isn't it?
subject. Like, didn't it return to him yet, or did it return to him yet?
No.
No, not that. Okay.
Yeah, obviously there's no subject, but it's the you use didn't instead of haven't.
Oh, right.
yeah, because
So
of
yeah,
that.
the present perfect past simple thing that you get mixed up. Okay, right? Okay. And then also a few times I've heard I've seen also the word order mistake in here. I've seen
I have also
also.
seen.
I've also seen that's Antonia. I've also goes before. Okay, all right. Now
So we need a new
again,
word order.
word order, and then again, nobody replied to me right. Could you instead of saying nobody replied to me
Is
right?
it the same at
Go
the
on,
beginning?
go on, Antonia. Try and make this a question.
Did anybody reply to me?
Yes, very good, excellent. Yeah, you get 5 stars, Antonia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Promoted.
That was for free.
Well done. Because I wanted to get you thinking, okay? Because everyone, you make the same mistakes. All of you make the same mistakes. And then there is any way I can. Antonio?
There is any way I can. No, that's make no sense. There is any way.
Make a question.
Can I? Yeah, but it's already a question because there is.
I know.
It's already a question.
Andrea,
There is any way.
Andrea, go on.
I can.
He's there.
Hey!
You're right. There is noise there. You're right, Andrea.
I don't know. I'm always right, and he's not right. Okay.
Oh,
And the last one is for Antonio. Okay, because we're going to teach Antonio how to say this word. Okay?
The word for my accent
So,
pronunciation.
come on, let's all teach
Probably.
Antonio how to say we. Let me hear you all saying it. We probably.
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 No, Antonio. Probably. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Probably.
Now I can.
I will never learn.
You will. Now I can go to bed happy, okay? All right, so thank you, everybody. Yeah, well, I've got to take the children. So thank you, everybody, and I will be sending you my video, okay? All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Falco.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Probably.
Probably.
You must say it fast.
Okay, John, if you're still there, can you like log out? Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We can keep her there. Okay, so Captain, it was your turn, and
yeah,
you have made a question to this guy, right?
Yes, and he was going to answer.
But I don't remember the question.
Where is the other guy?
Where's the other guy? Okay, very well. So he will look at you. He was like, we got separated. They took me here, but they took Gundren somewhere else. I'm not sure where. I'm sorry.
Okay, while he's talking, I take some steps.
Yes.
And I go up. 1, 2, 3. Can I pass?
Yeah, sure. That's your friend.
4, 5. And I say, don't kill everyone. We need to know where is Gundren? Where is him?
Yes.
Gundamar.
Gundren.
And
then I throw my javelin on this wolf here.
Oh, I'm right there.
Yeah, like, Hulk is really in between, so it's going to be extremely difficult, and it's like a tight
Well,
tunnel. You can try, of course, and
And is there any possibility I can hit Hulk?
there is a big possibility that you will hit Hulk.
Well, you have just to just touch me.
so I try.
I could try. No. Well, I move on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. It is Clark. So Hulk, you have hit him very hard. So Clark will try and return the favor, and he tries to hit you with his Morning Star. Oh,
No.
He rolls a natural 1. He smacks his Morning Star against the wall, and you see that the Morning Star gets stuck there. Oh, God. The wolves, well, they are directionless at this point. They just start to roam a bit about your wolves because they don't know what else to do. While this wolf, well, Clark is in front, so he can't do much. So he just kind of like moves around Clark, hoping to find an opening eventually. But at the moment, he can't do more than that. Widow, she will probably leave this room and start following the captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So all she can do is to be behind you. That one goblin that is here notices Hawk shooting arrows from up there, so he will put himself also in position and try to shoot an arrow back to Hawk. With a 16, he will hit him and he will do him 4 points of damage. So Hawk takes an arrow. Iron.
So first, our prisoner is just there.
Yes.
Free, right? It's just waiting that someone will do so.
Or this tamed in some way. It's chained.
He's like tied with some rope.
He's tied. Okay.
Okay, so if I talk with him, I will lose my turn, or
yeah, basically your turn is 6 seconds. If you start talking, then you're 6 seconds.
Yeah, I will lose that. So I have to fight. I have to come back in the tunnel at this point. So I see that nobody's here in. So and I see that everybody step in the fighting. So I decided to go back and let help Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I can hit this guy, right? From here, or Hulk is in front of me, I cannot do anything.
He is in front of you, so he will provide some cover to your target. And if you miss him very badly, there is a chance that you hit Hulk instead.
I cannot move some things like here, right?
No.
On the south?
On the south there is you cannot go through your no, that's not the space, and you also cannot go through your enemies.
Yeah, in this space where it's not blowing here. Okay. So from here, and I have a try.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's see what I can try.
I prepare my elbow to hit him if he fails.
So let's say I cannot use anymore the catapult.
No.
I have a firebolt that is more or less not so successful usually, but is the best one. So I don't know. I don't know if it's better light crossbow or the firebolt.
It's at this point more or less the same.
Light hammer is not good. Shocking grasp. Not making anything, right? So I will try firebolt at this point. Let's see. 1, 2, go. And
right. That is actually a critical hit.
So I miss the point. Oh, that's great. Oh,
so that's 9 points of damage. And you see that Clark, like his face is on fire. Oh, damn you! And he's suffering from all the fire that is on his face. Thunder.
Didn't die?
He didn't die yet. No, he's a big tough food.
So we already done a 9 point once, a 9 point now, right?
That is correct, yeah. 11
So
before
18
9
is
20.
11 and 20.
You already
Okay,
did 20
still
points
there.
and he's still there, yeah. Thunder.
I cannot step out from here, right?
You
I have
can.
no anymore.
I don't know how much did you move. Was it already 6?
Yeah, I don't know. 1. You have to count now. I don't know how count better.
Okay,
it was near me. I do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, then 4. You have another 2 steps.
Yeah, if I move 2 steps back, I release the space for thunder, right?
Sure.
Yep. So I move 2 steps back.
All right.
In the case thunder, you can decide in both direction where you want to go.
I go here.
All right.
And I use, I don't know, Sacred Flame, because it's the only weapon.
Distance.
Yeah. Okay.
The distance, but I did 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
In fact, it's 0 damage because he saved. But okay, I mean, at least you try. You summon your radiant light of the God of Thunder, but unfortunately, Clark is still.
His power is useless.
It's waning. His power is waning. Okay, Hulk.
Okay.
Your moment.
With all the fire in my eyes, I try to make it dead.
Go for it.
Okay,
that's a critical
bad.
Right.
Wow. Critical in sequence. Poor guy.
Yeah, Hulk, how do you want to do this?
I want to. I don't know if decapitate.
Sure.
Is there is okay? I want to decapitate him.
Basically, Iron hit him with this firebolt, and his face was already on fire. And then you go there, you decapitate him, and you see this firebolt, which is his head, which is his head, just like rolling until it falls down into the water to quench itself.
He cannot throw the head with the fireball to the other against the other one.
That's exactly what happens. It goes against the goblin, and the goblin goes terrorized. Hulk, do you want to stay there or do you want to move?
No, I wanna move. But if I move here, there is a bonus action for the wolf.
No.
Is there? Okay. But if think.
Yeah.
I can't do like this, no?
Okay. If you do this, it's fine. If you move up, the wolf would make you a free attack.
Okay, I think I'll stay there and make this goblin here feared.
Okay, very well. So you're attracting the attention of that goblin. So Hawk has a nice shot on the goblin, which is a hit, and it's also 8 damage, which means that this goblin is dead. He was just paralyzed by terror, and then he gets an arrow through the face. And he's like impaled against this wall. To which Hawk looks at Captain and Widow, and he goes like, there's only one wolf left. Captain.
Okay. I continue to walk this.
Okay, so this is a ledge.
1.
So you will have to jump
But
down.
I don't see anything. But I don't see outside the edge.
Like this.
Yeah, now I see.
But now, if you step there, you have to go down. So you have to make me an athletics check to fall on your feet.
We know his skill set.
Okay, so you're going down. No, that's fine because you're going down this time. So
he arrived down anyway, so down is easy to arrive.
You do 3-point landing in the water, so that's fine.
And then I continue to.
Yeah.
I will ignore the wolf. Where is my token? Yeah. So I did 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. So you start to go into the other room. Okay, very well.
Yeah.
It is the wolf, so that's the one. The Hulk is there, so this wolf will attack the Hulk, try to bite him, missing. Your wolves are still there playing. Widow will keep stepping forward. She will get until here, and she will try to okay, also to jump down. Let's see if she's good like the camp. Just enough. Okay, so she goes down and then she tries to shoot the wolf with a bow, which she fails. Okay, I don't think we have any more goblins left, so it's Iron.
Yeah, I go and I have to help our prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move here. And I will, I don't know, you say that was some cord, some wire?
Yes. So you want to
yes, I want to wire him. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, very well. Yeah, you managed to do that without any problems. Thunder.
I go here. And I attack the wolf.
Go for it. Unfortunately, an 11, it's a miss. So, Hulk.
Okay. I think I'll hit.
Wolf.
Can I try to persuade also this one?
If you stop
To
your
pet
rage,
him.
if you stop your rage, you can try.
Okay, yeah, stop my rage, and
you calm down.
the big boss is down, so I can stop my rage.
All right. So you come down, and then you can roll me an animal handling with disadvantage because you just killed this papa.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you should.
Even with disadvantage. Okay. So you see that for a moment there, he is angry at you because you killed this boss, but then he looks at you. You look much more savage than his previous boss, and he starts to go like.
No.
And he starts to lick your hand.
Oh, perfect. I start. I don't know how. What?
You have 3 or 4 dogs now?
Now 4.
4.
4. They eat more than you.
Hits.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So at this point, you have destroyed all the competition. So I think we can get out of combat turns, and you can just do what you like.
We need still to find.
Yes.
The other one.
So at this point, yes, the fight is over.
Can we move freely?
You can move freely wherever you like, and you can also check whatever you want.
Can I check the big boss body if this there then something?
Yes. So,
okay, I'll check it.
First of all, let me do a thing here. So, where are you?
After I get stuck in the wall.
Sorry, what did you say?
I get stuck inside the wall.
Inside the wall, yeah, that's true. You did. Okay. Okay, so
there is a bug.
Captain, I see that you went there in that room. I don't know if I already told you what was in that room. Yes, that was the okay, at this point I can probably show you all the rooms.
Yeah, that would be better. If there is no more enemy.
Yeah,
so
no, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. That was this, that was this, that was that. One moment, I will also show you the full map. Okay.
Oh, that's the part that I never seen. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you saw the pools before.
Yes.
That wasn't an issue. So here, where you found the prisoner, this was this goblin den where this Yimik was hiding together with these 6 goblins. You noticed that Yimik himself, he had a pouch containing 3 gold teeth, each gold tooth worth 1 gold piece, and 15 silver pieces. I don't know if how do you want to do this? You want to somebody of you will write this down and then you will divide it, or maybe you know what I can do? I can open a little file here, and I will call it party loot, and I will put everything there that you find. And then when you are someplace where you can divvy up stuff, you can start to share your treasure. Huh? So for the moment, if you see, I created a file called party loot, then eventually you can divide. Okay, so that was in the Goblin Den. Here where the Captain and Thunder are now, these were the Twin Pool Caves. Luckily for you, you didn't move any rocks and you didn't fight here because there was a possibility to unleash the water and possibly flood these caverns. And here is the lair of Clark himself. So what you notice first of all is that there is sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A large opening leads north down a set of natural stone steps, the roar of falling water echoing from beyond. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder. So basically, there is a lot of supplies here. Most probably stuff that these goblins have stolen from someone. Thunder, when you approach, you see that most of the supplies that are here, the crates and the barrels and the sacks, they have a symbol, an image marked on it, and it's the symbol of a blue lion.
Okay.
You can try, all of you that see this symbol, you can try a history check.
I have a loot from the boss.
I will now tell you. I'm going through it. And
so I don't
I'll
do
tell
it.
you. I'll tell you soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So Captain and Thunder, you both don't know what this blue lion means really. So on the boss, you found a key. Hulk.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll hide it so no one.
No one knows that.
No one knows.
That's perfect. Okay. While Thunder, while you're there in the room, you find among all these supplies and this there is also a locked chest, like a box which is closed with a lock.
Lock of which kind?
Like a metal lock. Like you would need some sort of key to open it.
The Hulk key.
Or a
You don't know it.
Or an hammer.
Or a hammer, yeah, of course. Or I don't know if you are trained in thieves' tools. Somebody that is trained in thieves' tools.
Yeah, usually I have it.
I suppose that the widow is trained in Steve tools.
She looks at you going like, what are these suppositions? I am trained, but I mean, why would you suppose that? Okay, so she can give it a try. She can give it a try if you let her.
I let her.
All right. Okay, well, a 24. Sorry, Hulk.
I turned down the key.
She is assembled and reassembled twice.
Yeah. And you see that the chest is indeed containing some treasure. And you notice...
Yeah.
There is a treasure chest that contains 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions that are clearly marked as potions of healing, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orb for eyes, and it's worth 40 gold pieces. So I have also added this to your party loot if you want to have a look.
So better
for the money we have them in different size, or we keep only only a conversion in gold pieces?
When you find them, then
Technical.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's a good question. When you find it, it's in the way you found it. If you reach a town, you can convert it into other money.
Okay.
Yeah, normally probably a money lender will ask a small fee, like 10% of the value of the money that you are changing.
Okay, I
That's
want to
a low
search
fee.
also. I want to search also in the other stuff if
Yes,
there is beer.
there is beer.
For sure.
Yeah, well, there is a few barrels here. Clearly, one of them will also be a beer.
I take one of
One
them.
thing, maybe the widow can also make that roll. No, she also doesn't know what that is. Okay.
We are one more ignorant than the other.
You are a bunch of idiots. Okay, so okay, so yeah, you get some beer if you want. You can cheer for your victory. But
Also to restore himself.
So yeah, Iron, you have freed Sildar. Yeah, first of all, he identifies himself as Sildar Hallwinter.
Okay.
Sildar Hallwinter. I think I could probably also have an handout for you.
I will first of all ask what did happen. Why he's alone.
Okay, he should have appeared now.
Not on my screen.
No, not on your screen, but like on if you see in your journal.
In the journal. Okay.
Named NPCs or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. So Sildar Hallwinter. Okay, so basically what he will tell you is indeed that they were attacked by these goblins, and what he knows though is that they seemed to be clearly after Gundren, and they took him away from him, and they took him someplace. Sildar says he understands a bit of Goblin, and he said, I got kind of like the name of a place, something called Cragmo Castle. Cragmo Castle. Or at least that's what he believes that he has heard. But since you are here, he actually asks, what about the wagon? What about the supplies?
Oh, he's in a good place, protected and secure. Don't worry at all. So he's in a good hands.
I have some oil.
By a person that is currently here.
So yeah, you're right. He does know.
Hey, I thought you needed some help, guys.
And so I will do an inspection.
Yeah?
Is anything that I can do around just to understand better what is happening? If there is anything else that I can see.
You can do an investigation check if you
Investigation, want. Yes, more than inspection. Investigation. So he's in here. 9. Oh my god, we are so weird.
No, yeah, I mean.
So you say 9 with a +5, so I'm day 4. So that's amazing. Okay, so obviously after I'm tired, I cannot recognize anything. So I can move out. I ask him to go out, and I will.
So
I will arrive in the center. Yes.
If you help him a bit,
I will arrive again better in the main room with the other here, more or less.
Yeah, I will ask Chiron if he can understand what is that sign.
So I will do story too.
Yes, give me a history check.
Or Sildar, at least.
Also me. So.
Yeah, you can vote.
Oh my god! How can it be so weird?
Can my dog come with me?
Sure, for the moment they will.
Okay.
Yeah, the party all together.
Yeah,
So I've done one critical negative.
One beast was not enough.
Now we have 4. Okay, since all of you seem to be looking at these symbols, at one point Sildar will step.
Only Hulk is
Yeah,
good.
apparently
Hulk is not
good.
so bad. Yeah, I have some idea.
Well, you have never seen that symbol though, Hulk. That's the problem. But Sildar.
But you know that. We don't know if.
But Sildar will say, "Wait, of course I know the symbol. This is the mark of the Lion Shield coaster."
Coaster.
Lion Shield coaster. Basically, it says it's like a trading company, and they also have one of their stores or offices, so to say, in Phandelver.
Oh, these may be old stolen stuff. Okay.
Yes, actually, Sildar says this must definitely be stolen property from them, and I'm sure that if we could bring it back to them, they would be very happy, and probably some sort of reward will be given to you.
Now the problem is that we miss one person.
Yes, Sildar says, indeed, our priority should be to find Gundren back. Of course, he stops for a moment and he says, Gundren paid you only to bring the wagon to Phandelver. So of course, I will understand if you don't want to be involved in this, but I need to find him back. I mean, he's a good friend of mine, and I will not leave him in the hands of the goblins.
I put an hand on his shoulder and say, "Don't worry, we will do that for free." You know, say, human life.
I put my hand in the other shoulder, and don't worry, we can do it with money.
And I will have the hand on his head.
Let me finish. And human life is more important than gold, especially if it's a friend.
Yeah, but is it friends or no friends? I agree, but
all the time I play, I have all these kind of people around me.
Why?
Vauro tries to be a hero, but it's just... Yeah.
Everyone is following money all the time.
All right.
okay. So he agree, obviously, that we are on the same page, right? So
Yeah.
we play as a team, obviously, it's clear. And we follow our captain without any problem.
Yeah. I know. I saw that. Well, but now the problem is that we should follow any track on the ground to see if we can understand where they.
Well,
You say the castle.
I have a question, but the point is that we also have the good to deliver.
Yes.
So what we do?
In fact,
we leave the carriage here.
Yeah. No. In fact,
Sildar, we will not find it anymore. Of course, if we go to search.
Sildar looks at you, Thunder, and he says, very wise words. In fact, he says, not only the wagon that Gundren entrusted to you, but also these supplies here that we are now found. All of this should reach Phandelver as soon as possible. Also, once we reach Phandelver, maybe I can try and send a message to someone from the Lord's Alliance, and maybe also ask for help. When he mentions the Lord's Alliance, if you want, you can all make me a history check.
Try to do a good one now.
Oh my god.
I don't. Oh.
Obviously, I studied 1,000 books, guys. I remember. I was.
True. Iron.
So,
Iron.
Of course, you know what the Lord's Alliance is.
Of course.
So you know that basically, here in this region, which is called the Sword Coast, there isn't really kingdoms, but there is more like city-states. For example, Neverwinter, it's an independent city. Waterdeep is an independent city. Mirabar is an independent city. So there are several independent cities. But in order to protect themselves from external threats like savages or goblins or this kind of creatures, they have joined all together into an alliance, which is called the Lord's Alliance. Basically, they have made some sort of, United States in a
Alliance,
certain way.
yes.
An alliance, exactly. They are all independent, but they all help each other, and they are at peace with each other. So apparently, Sildar is a member of this alliance. He tells you that he has acted as an envoy in many other situations, and he still has several contacts within the alliance. So he says, if you can bring me to Phandalin, first of all, I will make sure that you get the payment that you were promised by Gundren for the delivery of the wagon. Then you can probably deliver these goods to the Lion Shield coaster, and I'm pretty sure that they will give you some rewards. And once we're there in Phandalin, we can, regroup and start to make some plans on how to find Gundren.
Okay. So now, that's a good, sounds as a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So is the stuff, all the stuff that we found here, can we put on the wagon so there is enough free space there?
We are enough to bring everything to the wagon.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So you will probably have to make a couple of trips. It will probably take the rest of the day to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe also a bit into the night. So if you do plan to do this, I mean, you will be able to do it. The wagon will be kind of overloaded, but still, if you help a bit.
So is it doable?
It is
doable.
doable.
Okay.
It is doable, yes.
Is there any food that I can give to my dogs?
There is definitely some food. Also, your dogs, they don't mind to start to eat the goblins that you have killed, which they are doing right now.
I suggest you to keep them on a better diet.
They are poor now. So bring some goblins with you if you want. For us.
So you want to get all the cargo on the wagon? You will be doing this during the hours? Okay.
I'm okay for this plan. I don't know the other. Capitan, what do you say?
We don't mind about the captain. He's not captain.
I know, you're doing what you want. What was the question?
Also, Sildar is agree with us, so.
Also we do.
Actually says, if you would do that, I would be very grateful for this.
Okay, so we bring everything outside. We do a couple of.
Okay, very well. So as I said, this will take several hours and a bit also into the night. So at the end of the evening, when you have put everything together, and it's actually kind of like time to sleep for the night and camp once again. So Hulk, your wolves that now are not in chains anymore, of course they are grateful for the fact that you have freed them. At the same time, they start to feel the call of the forest in a certain way. Now, are you trying to keep them with you, or do you free them into the forest?
No, I want they'll be my pet, so okay, I want.
So roll me then an animal handling check, the final one. Well, what happens is this, that I would say with an 11, you can choose one of the wolves that will follow you.
Great.
Do you want the one that was with Clark, or do you want one of the three that you found in the beginning?
It's the same.
Yeah, you choose.
So, the one, the Clark's one.
The Clark one. Okay, because the one that was with Clark, he has a little necklace, like a leash kind of thing, with a piece of bone, and there is a name carved in Goblin on that piece of bone. And Sildar can tell you that name means Reaper.
I also have the goblins language.
I also okay, very well. So Hulk, you look at the bone, and basically his name is Reaper.
Okay.
Unless you want to give it another name.
No, it's perfect. Come here, Reaper.
Okay, very well. So Reaper will start joining you, while the other 3 wolves will go into the forest, and you eventually camp for the night. You have all the cargo. You have Sildar. You look forward to go into Phandelver. So this night you sleep once again, and then the day after you will start your trip to go to Phandelver. Now, you have achieved much during by freeing Sildar and recovering the cargo, and so when you wake up the day after, you feel that you have learned a lot from your experiences. What this means is that you have all passed the level. So you're not level 1 anymore, but you are all level 2. Now, since this is the first time, maybe we can go through the leveling up together. And it's not a very complicated thing after all. Now, if you open your character sheet, you will see on top on the right that little cog which like settings. Do you see what I mean? Like there is core, bio, spells, and then there is the little...
Yes.
Okay, so you click there, and then if you scroll down, you will see an icon like a star and a hammer crossing each other, and then do not click the first one, but the second one says launch level plus. You see that?
Yeah.
Do not do launch level 1, otherwise you will be destroying your character sheet. So the second icon, if you click that second icon, it has now opened a screen called the Character Mancer Level Up. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. So the only thing you have to do as it opens is down on the right, you click on Next. And now a page has opened up where you can see your ability scores on top. Then you see hit points, how many points you have right now. And then you see character will be level 2. Then just under your class there is HP. So where there is HP, it's already selected in red average. Leave it like it is. And then you select next. Unless your specific class asked you to make a choice, which I don't think. Because you should all...
I have a fighting style.
Okay, then you have to make that choice, for example. For those that don't have to make any choice, you just click on next, and it will tell you if you got some new abilities. You can either read them now, or they will appear on your character sheet after you have completed the leveling up. So if you press next again, it will go to ability score increase, which you don't have because you're still level 2, so that isn't very important. So you just do apply changes. And some of you will also be prompted for spells. Some of you can select new spells or additional spells. If you find this process complicated, just keep clicking next, and I will just go in your character sheet and see what's missing.
Yeah, I was clicking just next. I arrived to the end that he said just apply the change. So,
okay.
But I see that before I'm class artificer 1, it's 0.11. After I'm class artificer 1, it's 0.11. So I didn't change anything at this point, right?
Anything. Okay, I think.
So I have to go back and
okay.
I have to do again.
I will now have a look at it. One moment. Okay, artificer, iron. So character sheet. Did you click on apply changes?
No, not yet.
Okay, then click on apply changes. And then it should be level 2.
No, but he said that after
no,
the
but you
change,
did.
I will be
Okay.
still level 1. He was advising me that nothing was changed.
Okay, yeah, I understand why. Very well. Yeah. So for you, we are going to have to do something special, Iron, because...
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Just to explain for people that are great experts of D&D, basically the Artificer, it's a new class that came out relatively recently, and it does not belong to the basic classes of the D&D game. It's like an additional class that came out. I just thought it was very fitting for Iron Man to have that class, so I added it myself, but the compendium, it's not picking that up, so I will just have to level you up manually, which I will.
Oh, that's good. You can put more points.
Yes. Which I will do. So you have.
So now we have to prepare for the strategy for the next.
Yeah, but we still have a half an hour of play. I mean, I'm not leaving you.
Yes.
I'm not letting you go. Wait.
No. I'm just thinking what is the best proposal or plan.
Okay, infusing an item.
Do we have the access on the maps and so on?
Yes, I will now put you also there. Okay, for what concerns you, Iron, there is now a very, let's say, an important thing for you to know. Basically, you are an artificer, and apart from the fact that you have spells, you also are able to infuse normal items and make them magical items. Basically,
like the shield of our captain.
Something like that. Like you are a magical inventor, a magical engineer.
So, yeah,
so to
at
say.
least he will come back to him. So it's
Okay. Now,
the only things that he can use.
This means that you can choose 4 things, 4 infusions that you can do. And I will now make you a small description. Maybe if you want to take some notes, then to decide what it is that you wanna learn, because you can choose only 4 of these things. For example, one is the ability. So every day you will be able to infuse 2 items with one of these powers. You have a choice of 4 powers, and every day you can put this power in 2 items.
Oh.
Okay?
And they will remain forever. Unless, or they will disappear at the end of the day.
They will not. They will disappear when you choose to change it. When you say, okay, now since you only have 2 items available, but you have 4 choices, it means that you will not be choosing 2 of them every day. Huh? Let's say that the day after you say, you know what, I want to try that other thing instead. You can do that.
But I lose what I've done before. I cannot add every day. After 4 days, I have 8 objects infused.
No, every day you have 2, and that's it. Okay, so one of the options is, to keep in theme with the shield, returning weapon. So you can take a weapon, you can make it magical, which means that you will have a bonus of +1 to attack and damage rolls. And also, you can make it so that when you throw it, it will come back to your hand.
That's great, okay.
This ability can only be applied to a weapon that can already be thrown, like a spear, for example.
Or hammer.
Or your light hammer, yeah, exactly. You cannot put it on a sword, because a sword normally you cannot throw it.
Yeah.
Then you have another ability called Repeating Shot. What does it do? Once again, you will take a weapon, like a crossbow, for example. It will become +1 to attack and damage, and it will ignore the loading property. Basically, what it means is that you don't need ammunitions anymore. The weapon will be creating ammunition by itself.
Okay.
Then you have another ability that's called Magic Enhanced Weapon. So basically it will apply a +1 bonus to attack and damage roll to any weapon, like even a sword, if that's what you want. There is another ability called Enhanced Defense. So you can apply this to your armor, so your armor will increase by 1, or to a shield, and your shield will increase by 1.
Okay, I see.
So it will give you a better armor class. Or you can have an ability called Enhanced Arcane Focus, which will give you a +1 bonus to attack rolls that you make with spells. So for example, your Firebolt, instead of having +5 to attack, you will have +6. And then you can choose the ability to replicate a magical item. Now, there is a list of magical items that you will be able to replicate.
But there were 4.
Yeah,
you already arrived to 7, 8. So
no, I know. Between these 7 and 8, you can choose
I have
4.
to choose 4.
Yes,
okay.
That's the idea. Okay, but now there is a thing a bit more complicated. One other and final ability is the ability to replicate a magical
I have to see
item.
the object. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, there is several magical items, and you being an artificer, you can try and replicate this for 1 day, or of course if you keep it on yourself for several days. Now, I think the best way to show you this, let me see if I can do this.
I think that I'm to choose the return object for sure. Armored defense, no, I'm not. The recharge weapon, this one for sure also, the replicate object.
Okay.
Return back. There was the other that was just recharging the armor, the weapon, right?
Yeah, but I want to show you one thing. So if you go to this link, that I put in the chat of Roll20.
Yeah, I'm opening it.
Okay. So you can choose as one of your the ability to replicate a magical item, a particular magical item. And every time you choose this, you can replicate a different item. Now, there is a list of items, and of course, you don't know what these things do. So I will just rapidly tell you what they do. Do you have the list open?
It's opening now. I check, accept. Okay. I mean, I see a list of a long list of acid in an alphabetic order. Acid, agonizing, blast, arcana, alchemy.
Look on the right. Do you see replicate?
On the right, alchemy jug.
Okay, very well. So, as one of your infusions, you can choose the ability to replicate one of these items. For example,
only one.
Only one. If you choose 4 different items, then that's it. That will be your choice. Each of them counts as a different infusion.
Oh, I see.
But
each one is a one infusion of the 4 that I can select.
That you can select. Okay. So.
But when you say replicate, means that I can create by nothing, or I need to have one. Okay, I have to create by not. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so for example, we have the alchemy jug, which is a magical jug that will create several different kind of liquids. If you hover your mouse over alchemy jug, you will see the amount of liquids that it can create. You have an arm blade. An arm blade is basically, since you are a warforged, you can attach a weapon to your body that will come out of your body, so you can never be disarmed, for example. You can create a bag of holding. A bag of holding is like the Mary Poppins bag. Basically, it's a normal bag, but inside this bag you can put 250 kilos of stuff.
Now, Faust, just to start, what do you suggest? Because now I cannot read everything because
I'm actually agreeing with you. I think to start, if I was you, so first of all, you can only have 2 infusions. So in fact, we don't really care which 4 you are. What we care is what you are using right now. So I think I would take the enhanced defense, so you can have +1 to armor class. And since you are using a lot firebolt, you could take enhanced arcane focus. Or one thing that is always very good is the bag of holding. Like then you don't have the problem anymore of what are we going to bring with us every day. You just have a bag of holding and you can put whatever you want in that thing.
That's also my vote.
It's also your vote, right? Okay, so I would say, I would say for the moment, I will just put on your character sheet that you have infusion, enhanced defense, and infusion bag of holding. And then
the other 2 I don't need, or I need to select.
But you don't need to. You know, take your time when out of game to read
to review them
and actually maybe when the lesson is over, I will actually explain you a bit in more detail how to use this site that I just linked to you. What is important for you to know is that you are now armor class 18 instead of 17, which is a big boon. And you have a bag of holding. So you have this magical bag where you can put a lot of stuff inside.
Like all the stuff that we found in the cave?
Well, that
will be good in or too much?
That's probably too much because it's more than 250 kilos. But you will. It is a lot. Okay, Captain.
Probably you figured out that a bag of holding is useful because that will avoid us to make so many trips to move.
Yes, you're right. Possibly. You're right.
Okay, Captain, do you need help?
Yes, please. Reaction, because I need to fighting style. Protection.
Yes. So for you, I think judging by since you are going to use a shield, the best thing for you would be either protection or defense, of course. But protection is probably even better. What it means is that when you are next to somebody else, so 5 feet from you, you can use your reaction to give disadvantage on the attack roll against your friend.
Yeah, but the reaction, what is that?
A reaction. So during your turn, everybody has one reaction. If somebody else triggers it, for example, opportunity attacks, those are reactions.
Okay.
Or some spells, they are reactions. Normally, you can't use your reaction unless you have an ability that lets you use your reaction, like this ability, okay? The only reaction that everybody has is the opportunity attack. But for example, some wizards, they have a spell called shield, and that's also a reaction. Like somebody's about to hit you and you raise your shield of magic, and that's a reaction. So a reaction is simply, it's an action that happens when it's not your turn.
Okay, so I have my action by bonus action and I can use my reactions.
And now that you have this power, you can also use your reaction.
Okay, so it's an extra action. And then as spells, I need to select, right? 3 spells. It's not like a cleric that I can have all the spells in the list.
No, it is like a cleric. You have all the spells in the list, but you can only prepare a certain amount. You can only prepare, you are now 2nd level, so you can only prepare 1 spell plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah. Okay. So, question about the smite. Sure. I have steering smite, then thunderous smite.
Yes.
But it's that concentration 1 minute.
Yes.
But
so, yes.
All the time that I hit anyone, I will trigger.
No, it's only the first time.
Okay, the next time it's only the
first time.
The next time.
Yeah, it lasts for 1 attack. Yeah.
It's a 1 shot.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. Okay, super.
Yeah, you cannot fail too times. Yeah. Just one.
Okay, so you will have noticed that by passing the level, your hit points also went up, which means you can now suffer more damage before you go down.
You're so lucky.
Yes, and some of you have more spells, some of you have more abilities. So this is actually the main, I believe, the main strength of playing a role-playing game is that the more you play, the better your character gets at this game, and I mean at life, at fighting, and you have this sense of accomplishment and of growth, which is you know, with time you will reach such levels and get such abilities that you will be able to face bigger and bigger challenges. Okay, so let's go back on the main map here. And you have been fighting now here at the Cragmo hideout.
I see only a little part clear to me.
I think you have to go down, scroll down.
Yeah, that part. That is the part that we see, right?
Yes,
right now.
that is what you have, what you know for the moment. So you have been, you were traveling the high road with your wagon, and then you took that side road to go to Phandelver, and here you were ambushed by the goblins, and then you found their hideout here a bit to the north. Now you have Sildar with you, and you have agreed with Sildar to go to your original destination, which is Phandelver.
Phandelver.
Exactly. So you will have to travel, what did I say, how big is this map? 1x 5 miles, yeah. So you will have to travel probably another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Probably a day to reach Phandelver, which you will do the day after. So you will probably reach, since you just slept while doing all these changes, you will probably reach Phandelver around the late afternoon. And when you do reach Phandelver, I will now put you somewhere else. Yes, you should now see.
First time that we are in Phandelver, or we?
That is the first time you are in Phandelver. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Okay, so you should now see a map.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so we have officially arrived at Act 2 of our adventure. And so I will be reading something to you here, arriving at Phandelver.
Like all these names.
Yeah.
Or.
So you should see something has appeared now in your journal. Act 2. Yes. So the rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how these must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on the hillside on the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. Sildar seems much more at ease. "My friends," he says, "let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint." So you're just making your way from the north, so actually from here, into the town of Phandelver. You have your wagon, and one of the first things you probably see as you are coming in, I'm going to use the captain's token just to indicate how far you are into town. So as you make your way, one of the first thing you meet here on the side of the road, it's a general store called Barthen's Provisions. And in fact, Sildar tells you that the wagon load that you were carrying for Gundren was meant to be delivered to this shop. So he says, if we go there and deliver the wagon load, you can already get paid for that job, which is probably money you can use while you are in town.
Could also do
Fine.
3 hours of this.
And
Yeah, we have also the other stuff.
Yeah, the other stuff is not for this guy, he says. That would be for the Lion Shield coaster.
Oh, there, okay. It is not so far anyway.
No, they're not so far. In fact, the whole town of Phandelver is not that big. If you see down on the right, there is a scale. And so that whole distance is 500 feet. Which means in our meters is like 150 meters. So the whole town, in fact, the whole town is... the whole town is like 1,500. It's no more than 500 meters. You could walk from side to side in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's very small. Okay.
Yes, it is a small place. Yeah. Sildar tells you that this is a relatively new place, only a few years, because there was this legend that here around Phandelver there was a place called Wave Eco Cave, and that was rumored to be a mine of great richness. And actually, Sildar tells you, I believe that Gundren thought he had found the location of this mine, and that is the reason that he wanted to relocate here to Phandelver together with his brothers. But unfortunately, then what happened, and which is probably the reason that he was taken. Maybe somebody else wants to take the secret of Wave Eco Cave from him, and that's why we have lost my good friend Gundren. But all right, I think the best thing now is to settle down. You can go to Barton's Provision to deliver this wagon. I will try to make contact with my contact here in Phandelver. It's a good old friend of mine called Jarno, and if I can find him, maybe he can also tell us more about how are things going here. If it's okay for you, you wander a bit around, and we can maybe meet then here in the square at the inn, at the Stone Hill Inn, when you are ready to go.
Yep.
Go where?
Yep.
Right.
We are ready, I think. We have not to do anything, so we just
should
have
go to Barton's Provision to deliver this.
And then to Lion Shield Coaster to deliver.
Then, if you want,
stuff.
you can go to Lion Shield Coaster, and then when you're ready, I will be waiting for you at the Stone Hill Inn, eventually.
Okay.
Or we will meet there anyhow. Okay.
Yeah.
So he once again thanks you for what you've done, and he tells you he will see you soon, and he starts to leave. All right. So. And he's gone. Will you be going
to Barton?
Yeah. You will go to Barton?
Yep. Let's start with the Barton.
Okay.
All right. So Barton's Provisions. Barton Provisions. You see, this is the biggest trading post in Phandelver. As you park your carriage outside of it, you then see this big shop. The shelves stock most ordinary goods and supplies, including backpacks, bedrolls, rope, rations. You see that they do not have weapons or armor. They mostly have adventuring gear here or general supplies. And when you enter the place, you see a lean, emboldened man, probably around 50 years old, together with him there is a couple of young clerks that are handling the shop together with him. Wait, I also have an handout here, so I can show you this. It should have appeared in your journal under...
Yes, I can see.
Yes, so Elmar Barton is the owner of Barton Provision. He's a lean and balding human male shopkeeper of 50 years and with a kindly manner. Okay, so as you enter the place, he sees you coming in and he goes like, welcome travelers. What can we do today for you?
We are here because we have some materials we need to deliver to you from Gunther.
Oh, you are sent by my good friend Gundren, Rockseeker.
Yes.
Oh, how is he?
Not good.
Not good?
Not very fine.
Yeah.
What happened?
We don't know. Probably a bunch of goblins took him and we don't know where is him. Now we deliver this and then we run to find him, wherever he is.
Actually, we have clue. A place called Cragmaw Castle.
Cragmaw Castle, you say? No, I can't say that I've heard of that before. But please, you must find Gundren. I mean, he's a very good friend of mine, and it would be a great loss if
yeah.
was... Absolutely. He says, but did you at least bring the wagon? Do you have the supplies?
Yes, sure. This is why we are here.
Okay, so you see that he looks at one of the young clerks there. He said, Ander, you take care of shop, I'm going out. And he goes out to check the wagon.
We say not all material is for you.
Yeah, not everything is for you, so we have other stuff on the wagon. So.
Yeah, I see. You see, he starts to see this. You also working for the Lion Shield coaster?
We starting somehow to work for them.
Well, we found these materials in the goblin.
Yeah, well, you don't say it all too much, so now why you have to share everything?
I'm honest.
Well, you can say what. Probably, yeah.
All right, but he has some kind of parchment with him, a manifest of stuff that he was expecting to get. So yeah, since now it's a bit mixed, he will actually look at you and he will say, well, so suppose you'll be helping discharging all this stuff.
Yes.
Yes, we speed up, so we.
Okay, very well. So you start unloading all the stuff, and once it will take some time, of course. Evening is fast.
We put everything we can in the bag of holding.
Good point. So we can help. We have a good bag.
Okay. And eventually discharge his stuff. He makes inventory. Everything checks out. So he said, okay, very well. Then he goes inside for a moment. He takes out. He comes out with a pouch of gold, and he says, Gundren told me to pay 10 gold piece to each of you. So here is the money. And he starts to count 10 gold pieces to each of you. Okay, I'm not going to put this in the general treasure. Just add it to your own character sheet plus 10 gold pieces.
Okay, done.
I have a 10. I will put 20. Oh, so easy. Make money in this game.
Wow, so easy. You risked your life.
Yeah. No. Just pressing a 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
So well, that's the way. I duplicated my.
Okay. You doubled your money. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And once he has paid you.
Now we are in the evening, right?
So
because doing all this stuff.
It's kind of like the late afternoon at this point. The sun is slowly starting to come down, and
because we have to eat, we have still to go to Blue Line, and we have to understand if he can help us somehow for the night too.
Yeah, it tells you. Well, if you're looking for a place to eat, I suggest you go to the Stonehill Inn and that you avoid the sleeping giant.
What is a sleeping giant?
Okay.
Yeah, he says the
Sleeping giant is on the right.
Yeah, he says
In the little grey house
yeah,
on the right.
don't go there. You know, that is where the red brands make their drinking hole, so to say.
Well, but we need to.
The red blends.
The red brands. He said when when he says that name, he also spits one time. Red brands. They're a bunch of brutes and thugs. They've been bothering every business here in town, and you know, truth be told, we have been forced to pay protection to them more than once.
Not to be okay rude, but you are 500 meters town. So one side is blue lions, the other is red, and so the red is the bad side of the town. So it's the last 100 meters.
He looks at you a bit confused. He says, all I'm saying is avoid the sleeping giants and avoid the red brands. You know, I mean, you look like nice fellows, and these red brands, they're just, you know, always looking for trouble. And
there is a giant purple L4. How can we do like
I put an hand on his shoulder and I say, "Don't worry, my friend. We will help you with this red stuff."
Oh my god, that's amazing. Guys, where did you find this guy? This was my friend, okay, I know.
I put the hand on the other shoulder.
I put my hands on his
Look at me. We need money.
Well, we will take care in the future. Now we have a priority. Thank you for your help. And I think we need to go to the Lion Shield coaster to download the rest of Gods.
He didn't help at all, but I'm okay with it.
He looks at you and he says, I have the feeling that now that you are here in town, things are going to change, and for the better.
Okay.
Now, the question is, are things really going to change for the better? Our heroes have successfully emptied the Cragmaw lair, but now they have not yet found Gundren Rockseeker. Sildur has given them maybe a track to follow. Cragmaw Castle, but where is Cragmaw Castle, and who are the red brands, and what else is going to happen here in Phandelver? We will only know in the next episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver, an epic campaign by all of you. And this is where we're gonna stop for tonight. Okay guys, thank you for having joined us one more time this session. You've been great. Very soon our teacher will also tell us what other mistakes we have made in this 1 hour and a half that she wasn't here. I think we're coming back in 2 weeks. Anything else anybody wants to ask or say?
No?
I don't know. I have to stay for to read the
yeah. Don't go immediately away. I want to tell you a couple of things and then okay. So bye everyone. Good night, and we'll see each other in 2 weeks.
Bye.